My dear friend, let me begin by asking you something simple, yet soul stirring. Have you ever looked at someone who radiates kindness, who walks the path of truth, who always helps others, and yet suffers in silence? And then you wonder, why them? Why do bad things happen to good people? Shouldn't goodness be rewarded? Shouldn't a pure heart be protected by the universe? It's a question that has troubled even the wisest sages. And yet, if we truly understand life through the lens of spiritual wisdom, the answers begin to emerge, like the light slowly filling a dark room. Today, let us gently walk through this question, not with anger, not with blame, but with deep reflection and a wide open heart. From the moment we are born, we are taught a certain belief that good actions bring good results, and bad actions bring punishment. It feels logical, fair, almost mathematical. But life, my friend, is not a simple equation. It is a tapestry, vast and ancient. We assume that this one lifetime is the full story, that what we see in this birth is all there is, so we expect that goodness should be instantly rewarded. But the universe doesn't operate by instant gratification. It operates on a much vaster timeline, one that spans not just years, but lifetimes. Just because we cannot see the beginning doesn't mean there wasn't one. And just because the ending hasn't come doesn't mean it won't. A seed planted in one season may not bear fruit until much, much later. There's an eternal law, the law of cause and effect. Whatever we sow, we shall reap. But here's the key most people miss. The reaping may not happen in the same season as the sowing. Some effects come quickly. You touch fire, you get burned. But others, they are stored, delayed, preserved, waiting for the right time. A good person suffering today may not be punished for their goodness. They may be going through a clearing of past karmic weight, and their current goodness is creating beautiful seeds for a future they can't yet see. It's not a punishment, it's a purification. Imagine gold. To make it pure, it must pass through fire. That fire doesn't hate the gold. It helps it shine brighter. In the same way, suffering isn't always a curse. Sometimes it's the sacred fire that burns away what no longer serves us. You see, from the soul's perspective, life is not about comfort. It's about evolution. Your soul didn't come here to have a perfect life. It came to learn, to grow, to expand. And very often, the deepest growth comes not through pleasure, but through pain. Think about your own life. Wasn't it during your darkest moments that you discovered your real strength? Wasn't it heartbreak that taught you compassion? Wasn't it failure that humbled your ego? The soul knows this. That's why sometimes it chooses difficult paths, even before birth, not as punishment, but as preparation. We don't suffer because we're good. We go through trials because the soul is ready for its next level. Pain, for the awakened soul, is not a tragedy. It's a teacher. Now, let's talk about something very human, the choices of others. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, not because of karma, not because of divine punishment, but because others choose darkness. This world runs on free will. And free will means that people can lie, cheat, hurt, betray. It's not the universe punishing the good person. It's someone else misusing their freedom. So what does the universe do? It doesn't interfere with the free will of others, but it gives the good person grace. It gives them inner strength, support, signs, guidance, healing, and eventually redemption. The pain inflicted by others will not go unseen. But even more importantly, the resilience of the one who rises through that pain will never go unrewarded. Here's what most people don't see. Being good is not just about avoiding pain. It's about building light within. A good person may suffer externally, but inside, they carry peace, clarity, and alignment with truth. The world may not always reward your goodness, but your soul always does. Good people sleep better. They forgive quicker. They love deeper. And when they fall, the universe lifts them in ways the world cannot understand. You may not always see instant rewards for your goodness, but you will always carry the fragrance of grace wherever you go. And sometimes, that is the greatest reward of all. Think of the great souls who walked this earth. Did they live in comfort? The kindest among them, saints, reformers, teachers, were often rejected, persecuted, even killed. But did their suffering make them bitter? No, it made them eternal. Their pain became their power. Their suffering became their message. Their wounds became the doorway through which millions found light. So when you see a good person going through hardship, don't pity them. Respect them, because they are carrying the weight of transformation, not just for themselves, but for the world around them. So, why do bad things happen to good people? Because sometimes the soul is being refined. Because sometimes old debts are being cleared. Because sometimes others misuse their freedom. And because the path of light is not always easy, but it is always worth it. If you are a good person and life has been hard on you, please hear me. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are not cursed. You're being called. Your story is not over. The universe is not done with you. What looks like a breakdown may be the beginning of your breakthrough. Walk forward. Keep your heart open. Stay aligned with truth. And know that everything you're going through will one day be the reason someone else does not give up. And in that, you'll find the meaning behind your pain. And maybe then, we'll stop asking, why do bad things happen to good people? And we'll begin asking, how can I turn this pain into purpose? You are not alone on this journey. Keep walking in light. I'm with you